How are y'all, and welcome back to another episode of KCG Plays. My name is Kevin, and today we are doing another challenge video on Luck Be a Landlord. So today's challenge is going to be quite simple, just no capsules whatsoever. We can't take them and we can't use them. So it started off, I just wasn't going to use removal capsules or reroll capsules, basically playing it like it was in content patch 4, I believe, 2 patches back before they were added, to see whether the new symbols have made it harder or easier. But then I was like, for the sake of simplicity, let's just do no capsules at all, which would also add more difficulty because you can't use rare capsules and things to get early rares. So we're going to do it on apartment floor 1, like all our challenges, and let's jump right into it. We've been having some good luck with the challenges recently. We won the last 2, so hopefully we can keep this streak going. 2 crabs. Is this going to be the crab run? 3 crabs. This is bananas. Okay, I kind of want to stay with commons just to try and get more crabs. So let's take a goldfish. Okay, we made the first rent payment with 18 left over, not too bad at all. Let's take a hex of tedium. Let's try and keep with the commons. Let's try and get a crab run going. I will remove that. And let's take a cultist. Okay, I guess an urn ear here is okay. How are we doing? Okay, we could go with a lockbox, I think. It's pretty decent. And I'll take a milk here for the cat, for some quick coinage. So we made the 50 rent payment with 28 left over, 100 now due in 6 spins. I don't want Hex of Destruction. Let's take, could take a golem, kind of fill up our empty spaces, or we could go clubs. Okay, we could go lucky cat, which I think we will. I think that might put paid to our crab run, but we never know. Let's take a void stone, is decent early on. And we do have, what is this, happy hour, so a dwarf could be quite good. And we could take a thief. So we're making rent no problem. We do have a lockbox, so let's take a key. I could have also taken a banana peel for the thief. They both would have been fine. Let's take another cat for lucky cat. At this stage, hexatedium is a bit not really fitting in the run, but we made the 100 rent payment with 87 left over. So 150 due in 6 spins. So we scaled pretty decently there. Wine is great with the dwarf. And tax evasion works with the thief, so I guess it's okay. Okay, here I will skip. And here I'll take a beer for the dwarf. I could take a clubs or a chemical 7, I wonder which would be better. Chemical 7. As I can't remove symbols, I want to keep the deck fairly thin. Another crab though. That's great, 7 each, decent. I'll take a void creature. And we made the 150 rent payment with 130 left over, so we are scaling faster than rent at the moment. 225 due in 7 spins. I don't particularly want any of these, so let's skip. And let's take small symbol bomb. A second cultist I'm okay with, and out of these I don't want any, or do I want a mouse? No, I don't think so. Okay, I take another cultist. They're starting to give 3 each. That's excellent. 5-sided dice is worth 3 on average, which isn't bad, but I think I'll take a lockbox. Okay, we've got a decent run going here. Would I take a coal? I think so, yes. A void creature just removes itself. Okay, we could try for a billionaire, but it's quite hard to get rid of, so let's skip. And about 31 per spin. Can't take a removal capsule. Should we take a target? No, let's skip that. Okay, we made the 225 rent payment with 134 left over, so we scaled basically exactly the same as rent. 300 now due in 7 spins. Do we want a hooligan? I think so, yes. And okay, so lockpick here is great, but 4-leaf clover just gives 4 every spin, which I think is just brilliant. It's like having an extra symbol. Now the question is, do I want to go clubs? I don't think so. I think I want to keep the deck fairly thin. We're getting 40 per turn, which isn't bad. Okay, a bronze arrow I think is a net improvement, yes, on most things. Wouldn't mind getting rid of this thief at some stage. Okay, card shark. Yep, that'll be good with the club that we have, and it's worth 2, so it's okay. Do we want another coal? Is it too late for a coal, I wonder? We have quite a lot of symbols. Let's skip. The big question is here, would I take diver? It would clear up the deck, it would provide scaling. Okay, we made that rent payment, only 74 left over, so 350 now due in 8 spins. We can't take lucky capsule. We could take General Zarf and clear out. I think I might take General Zarf. And I'll take fish tank and get rid of the fish. Okay. So we're really hoping on crabs right now. I'll take a ninja, gives 2, works with General Zarf. Is decent. Okay, I think I picked the lockbox there by accident. Wasn't quite intending it, but it's okay. Okay, I'll take a, do I want a safe? I guess so. And here I don't want any of these. Let's skip these. I could take a Hex of Emptiness, gives 3. Okay, 150, not bad. Let's take another bronze arrow. Let's take, we don't have a urn breaker anymore. We got rid of the hooligan. So let's take fish there, and 350. We made this with 217 left over. General Zarf doing great work. 425 now due in 8 spins. Here we could take a, we still have our flower, so we could take a sun. It's worth 3, and that's useless to us. Let's take pink pepper. Okay, great hits on the sun there. I don't particularly want any of these. Let's skip. Okay, we could take a bounty hunter to feed to General Zarf. How is our inventory? It's a bit short, but I think one that gives 2 isn't great. We could do with some keys. We could also do with some, so Let's take another bounty hunter. Okay, and let's skip these. Okay, that should be a great hit on General Zarf. He destroyed 2 things. Let's take another crab. 54. And let's skip this. Okay, 425. Okay, we made that with 200 left over, so we are almost scaling with rent. So 575 due in 9 spins. We could take a bartender, and we could take, what's this, 5th ace. Which is better here? Oh, it's destroyed symbols. We probably aren't going to go clubs. We might put in a lucky rabbit though. Okay, let's take a milk for the cat. We'd also like some way of getting rid of these lockboxes and safes. We'll take a void stone. Do we want another cat is the question. I think so. We need like a good rare. 61. Another crab, okay. Let's skip these. We should make the next rent payment. Okay, our diamond is out. Probably out for a while. Let's take a ninja for General Zarf. And let's take a toddler for General Zarf. Okay, taking out the bartender and the bounty hunter, I believe that was. Do we have any? We do. Let's take a dwarf. Let's hope he gets the beer before General Zarf gets him. Okay, we made that rent payment. 138 left over, so we didn't quite scale with the rent. 625 due in 9 spins, so we need about 55 per spin, something like that. Silver arrow will definitely help. Wanted poster could help if I pick up another thief. Okay, we could take a cultist, feed it to General Zarf. Okay, nice hits there on the arrows on that flower. How is our inventory doing? We didn't get rid of the beer. Let's take a goldfish for our bowl. Okay, 60. I think we are making rent. Let's dwarf for our second chance at getting the beer. No luck. General Zarf is just too good. Some great hits there on the crabs. Don't want any of these. Okay, how are we doing? 79. Okay, we are doing good. $37, not a great roll, but another silver arrow is fantastic. Okay, a decent hit on the flower. We're 10, 55, slightly under average. Let's take another bounty hunter. Definitely some way of getting rid of these lockboxes and things. Watermelon is just worth 4, which is very good. I'd be happy if that shows up. Great hit on the diamond there. And we made rent with 110 left over. So 675 now due in 10 spins. We need again about 55 per spin on average. We don't want any of these. And we definitely don't want capsule machine. But purple pepper could work. I think this run, without, if it wasn't a challenge, would definitely win. With the challenge, it makes things just a bit trickier. Okay, 69. I think we are on track. Let's take another fish for the fish bowl. Okay, 51, a bit short. Let's take a ninja. We could do with some good hits on these arrows now. Do we want another flower? I don't think so. I know we have the sun, but even so. Okay, 59. Let's skip this. 5 spins to get 300. We need about 60 per spin. Okay, that arrow might help. 67. We're doing okay. Okay, not a great spin that time. We're skipping a lot, which isn't helping. 100 that spin, though that was a great spin. Happy with that. That means we should definitely make a rent payment. Yes, another crab. Okay. Okay, this line is good. If we could have hit it with an arrow, that would have been very nice. 69, though not too bad. So we made the last rent payment with 65 left over. So 777 now due in 10 spins. So we need 70 per spin on average. Would Mrs. Fruit help us? It would possibly remove a cherry. So let's take it. And let's take Black Cat. Which is better? At least 3 symbols we always get. So that's 3 per turn. This is probably not 3 per turn. Okay, we're not getting 70 at the moment. Let's take a toddler for General Zarf. Okay, 54. Do we want a minor? We have a lot of symbols at the moment, is the only problem. Okay, we removed one of our symbols. Gives 35 when destroyed, and General Zarf does destroy billionaires. Okay, so that's a good hit. If we could get him and an arrow, that would definitely save this run. How are we doing here? Bear? No, I don't think so. Okay, we have 5 spins and we need to get 400 odd, so we need about 80 per spin. We need a few big spins. Was that Hex of Destruction? Possibly I should have taken that. Okay, 80, we made that spin. Let's take a key, let's try and get rid of one of these boxes. Okay, 80, a good spin there as well. Still on track, I believe. This isn't going to be a great spin, I don't think. 53, do we have any chemical 7s? We have 1. Okay, 2 spins, we need about 100 per spin. Okay, this could be good. 86 per spin. Okay, unless we get a monster spin this time, I believe. Oh, that'll definitely help. 97. Oh, we're just under, like 30 under. That's, and we had, okay, we only had 7 crabs, so they're not an incredible amount, but I was like, this could be the run. Crabs, arrows, General Zarf cleaning up stuff. Another 2 hits. If we had it taken out, the billionaire with General Zarf, we would have made it. Just slightly more luck and we could have done it. 30 is so close, but it looks like it's not to be. Let's give it one more go. It's actually surprisingly hard. I'd forgotten how hard it was not being able to use the removal capsules to just clean up your deck. Let's take a key. Let's take a toddler. And we'll skip all these. And we made the first rent payment with 5 left over. I'll take a thief and I will take swear jar. I'll take lucky cat. It's probably better than swear jar, I think. And here, let's take a second beer. And let's take a wine. Definitely looking for a dwarf. But until then, I'm happy to fill the board up. Let's take another key. And here, let's take a cheese, possibly, or a goldfish. I think goldfish is easier to get rid of in the late game, so we'll go with goldfish. And we didn't make rent. Okay. The thief, unfortunately, got paid to that, so let's try again. Let's take an early coal. And we could take a cheese. And we'll take a bubble just to make sure that we make rent. And we'll take a key. And we made our first rent with 4 left over, not too bad. Okay, here let's take a rain. And let's take happy hour. Okay, we could go another flower as we do have the rain. And we already have 1 cheese, so let's take a second cheese. We have 2 spins to get 13. Let's go at cultist. And we already have a key. Let's take a second key though, rather than the lockbox. Maybe we can get something better for our keys. And we made the 50 rent payment with 8 left over. A 5-sided dice is okay. Okay, red pepper probably won't ever trigger for us. We're never going to have one of anything, of everything. Let's take a candy. Okay, and do we have any beers? We don't. Well, let's take a beer. Okay, we could pick up 1 ninja. It's worth 2. It's not too bad. Okay, 2 spins. And we did take a candy, so let's take a toddler for the candy. We don't want a second toddler. We'll take a void creature though. Just rolls in and removes itself, not a problem. And we made the first rent payment. We made the 100 rent payment with 20 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. We could take a thief and start building it up. Or take a wine. Let's go with guillotine. That'll just allow us to instantly take billionaires. Let's take 1 lockbox. And here we could take a bounty hunter for... Oh, I thought we'd taken a thief. That must be a different one. So let's skip. Our diamond should be coming online soon. Let's take a goldfish. And we'll take a bubble. Okay, we could take a 3rd cheese. Could really do with getting a mouse soon. And we made the 150 rent payment with 25 left over, so we don't have much scaling at the moment. I'll take a fish tank for the goldfish. And a piñata for the toddler. I'll take a billionaire, is an easy take. With the guillotine, just an extra 35. Milk for the cat is okay. And the toddler is taking the piñata. Okay, now here's always the question, do I take a hexatedium? Let's go for it. It gives 3. Okay, 225, we already have it. Do I take a monkey? I don't think so. I don't want too many. consumers in the deck. I do take a dwarf though. And I'll pick up a mouse as well. So I think that'll be enough. Toddler, dwarf and mouse. We made that rent payment 225 with 77 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. I will skip this and... How many of these are likely to be destroyed? I could take Shrine, because if I do end up taking General Zarf, which I might, that'll be a big help. Let's skip this. Okay, I'll take a second cultist and let's have our cultists start paying off. Do we want a urn? We don't currently have any way of destroying it, but let's take it anyway. And do we want a safe? We do have a key, so we could take a safe. Are we making our next rent payment? Yeah, we should definitely make our rent payment. I don't want another cat, and I don't have a thief, so I'll leave the banana peel. Okay, a bronze arrow is decent. And we made the 300 rent payment with 37 left over. So 350 now due in 8 spins. I'll take a bigger urn there. And I'll take a Zarof's contract. So that'll allow me to also pick up a bounty hunter rather than just a General Zarof, in order to clear my deck. And here I'll take a hooligan for our 2 urns. And the idea will be to eventually pick up something to clear all the faces from the board. Okay, under that, will I take a miner just for an extra face? I think so. And a witch will also be good. There is the mouse that we were looking for. So, hoping that that gets to some of the cheeses. That should definitely help us make rent this cycle, if it manages to hit any of them. If not, this might be a bit. Let's take a mega chest. And now we just have to find some way of cracking the mega chest. Okay, 1 spin in order to, come on, we just need like 1 cheese or something. Okay, we got 1 cheese. 51. Okay, we're close. We were only 16 over. 425 now due in 8 spins. Do we want an omelette? I don't think so. That's a great item, but useless to us. I guess I'll take cardboard box just because it's uncommon, and therefore we should get more uncommon relics. Uncommon items being offered. Let's take a bubble. Okay, let's take a goldfish for the goldfish bowl. Could definitely do a bounty hunter or General Zarf fairly soon. We have 5 spins to get, what's that, 300? Just under 300. So we need about 60 per spin. Nothing here is good for us, so let's skip it. Okay, decent hit with the arrow. We are not getting 50 per spin, I'll tell you that. I'll take another beer. Okay, let's take Mrs. Fruit, but I believe this will be where the run ends. And we need 100 on the spin, which I think is actually impossible. Okay, we didn't have much luck there. So a few good tries there. This challenge is very hard. It's harder, I think, than it was before, than it was in Contact Patch 4, just because I decided not to use rare capsules and wealthy capsules and buffing capsules. I think if it was just don't use removal capsules or reroll capsules, it would be quite a bit easier. But it's a fun challenge nonetheless. We came so close on our first run to both a challenge win and a crabs win. If I had been able to use capsules, I'm pretty sure that would have won as a crabs win. But unfortunately, we were just pipped at the last hurdle. Just couldn't make the last rent payment. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, give us a like and subscribe to see more. We'll be back tomorrow with a normal floor 9 run. And let us know if you've tried the challenge yourself. And if you did, what did you think? And we shall see you in the next one. Until then, guys, cheers for now.